Hi there, Joka here from A Pocket Full of Happiness, and in this video I'm going to show you some card samples that I've created with the new, with some of the new die sets from the latest release. One of them is the retro chain pattern background. This is an A2 size cover plate, and I will also be using the smiley flowers set. As you can see, I again already created the base that I'm adding my little detail pieces to, and I did not, in this case I actually did not die cut all these colors, the whole full background, just 2 or 3 of each, just so that I can cover, because as you can see the pattern is repeating after 2, so I just die cut enough for me to cover my backgrounds. And then I'm creating a rainbow style background here with my chosen colors. I actually had, because I created all these die cuts on holiday, I had very limited number of cardstock with me, so limited color choices. Now what I'm trying to show you here is every second one I added a layer, a white cardstock layer too, so it looks like a different, where should I put this? My brain is fried, it's so hot in here. So every second one is a bit taller than the others, just to add a little bit of interest. And I die cut some of my flowers from pattern paper, some just from white cardstock, and I will use, this one was a piece of pattern paper as well, with some sentiments, so I'm just cutting some, fussy cutting some of them out, and those are the sentiments that I'm going to be using, because I didn't want to use all the same 4 sentiments that I have in the Flower Power sentiment set. And also I didn't really want to add anything big, because I like the background and I wanted the background to be the focal point of these cards. And you can play around with this pattern as well. There's so many ways you can use it, so I'm just going to try to give you some ideas here. So some of my glitter enamel dots fit these colors as well. The one is the peach set and the other is the emerald, and I believe there could have been mustard as well, for example, but I'm only adding the colors that are in the middle, so I'm not using mustard, is where I'm what I'm getting at. So next one, I used the orange paper, as you can see here, because I was running out of my white cardstock, and orange I'm not using so often, so I had it with me because it's kind of like a retro basic, right? So that's why I use that for my base. Nobody can see it really, I just needed some cardstock there. And here you can see that on the right I did not add color chain links, but just the, I think it's called, I will have to think about this, but it is a Spellbinders paper, that one, which I totally ran out of on holiday, so I used a similar one in some of these projects. What is that called? Oh, and then I added the little middle pieces on this third one. Sorry, it's so quick that I can't even keep up with this, but here I did not use the green ones. The green here comes back with the pattern paper, and on the right side I didn't use the chain links, but just the middle of them, and brought back the whole peach or salmon color things. And I did not finish that thought earlier. I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's called Alabaster, the cardstock from Spabinders, and it's one of my favorites because it's such a good base color, but unfortunately I completely ran out of it. So yeah, here I'm just trying to add some white cardstock leaves because I have the colorful flower. I didn't want to add more green, and I had this leftover flower so I didn't want to waste it, so it ended up on this card. And then a little sentiment, and then I love this one as well. I used just the middle pieces of the previously die cut chain links, you know, I did not waste anything. And I'm adding the smallest flower from that die set, and I added them in the middle because that's where the mustard color is. So I'm already, you know, covering it up. So I wanted to bring back that color. And I added 3 of the sentiments from that paper. They are small enough and they all kind of work together. So these are my cards or card ideas with this cover plate. This is unfortunately the only A2 size cover plate in this release. I kind of forget about them lately because I'm always working with 5x7. But I'll try to. I know a lot of you don't use such big formats, but I hope maybe I can convince you because it's great. So thank you very much for watching, and check out the other videos as well today on the channel. Bye bye.